So I wanted to do a short recording about the Buried Alive interaction that happened with my Sidisi deck the other day. I did get my reimbursement back from Wizards of the Coast. They confirmed that it is a known issue and that Buried Alive is currently bugged and puts the creatures in the graveyard in a random order. You do not get to select the order. If you were playing in Paper Magic, you would clearly get to select the order because you're putting them into your graveyard yourself. But on Magic Online, it used to work, now it doesn't anymore. So the one card that affects is Shallow Grave, which only puts the top creature into play. And so that's what happened to me the other day. I had two of them in my hand, two reanimation spells, but Shallow Grave was the one that I had enough mana to cast. I had 5 mana to cast Buried Alive and Shallow Grave in the same turn. And I had Necromancy, which cost 3 mana, so I cast the Shallow. Well, I did the Buried Alive, but then the Shallow Grave was no good because it put it in the wrong order. So I got my reimbursement for that event, and I wanted to let people know that Buried Alive is currently bugged and that it does not put things in the correct order. This is actually X Logo's most current deck. He 5-0'd again with this yesterday, I think, and he is currently running Stitched Together instead of um, the Shallow Grave. So Stitched Together is kind of a worse version of the card. It requires Threshold to put it onto the battlefield, which is probably achievable. But one of the nice things about it, the other one, was that you could use Beside You with it. You cannot use Beside You with this card because there's no colorless mana. It's all double X. So unless there's a Thalia in play, in which case you're probably not playing Beside You, worried about Beside You anyways. There's no way to use Beside You with Stitch Together. So hopefully they fix this fairly soon, because it actually does disrupt some of the consistency of the deck. But I just want to let people know that that's what's going on right now, that Buried Alive is bugged, and that Shallow Grave is probably not working right now. You probably don't want that in your deck right now because it's not going to work the way that you want to.